Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to the Lee Homestead. In today's video, I'm going to show you what we do with our scraps around the homestead and what I do after I clean up my chicken coop. So, what I do once I clean up my chicken coop is I actually turn their hay and straw into compost, and here's how I do it. So first I take all the straw and hay that I got out of the chicken coop, I pile it up, and I fork it on to my wagon here. I believe as part of the self-sustainability that you should have as little waste as possible. So, I mean, you have to clean out your chicken coops. So the chicken poop is rich in nitrogen. So it is absolutely the perfect type of poop for your compost pile. So then we save a lot of our natural scraps and put it together and turn it into compost. So let's go check out where I'm going to put it, and I'll talk a little bit about site selection and show you guys the compost pile that I've had for the last couple months. Okay, so here we are in a cool, dry place. I'm going to place all of this stuff here, right there, and I can add scraps and waste to it. There is a pile of my compost that I've had. As you can tell, since it's been composting, I've thrown potato waste and stuff away, so it's actually grown a little bit of plants actually that I'm just gonna have to pull when I mix it up. But we'll fork this off and I'll kind of show you how I end up adding some compost to it. As I was mixing this pile, I wanted you to show you what compost is supposed to look like. So that dark black soil is what we're trying to turn all this stuff into. And that is fantastic soil to mix into our garden so we can plant, but that's exactly what you're looking for. Moist, and the reason why we pick such a cool, dry place, well, not dry, a cool, moist place, excuse me, is because you want your compost pile to stay moist. So the more it's out of the sun, the longer it'll stay moist. Now that we got our pile behind us, I'll show you how I put it. So I make a hole in the middle of the compost, take my bucket, dump it in there, and bring my bucket to my hose and start to fill it up. So what this does is to moisten the compost pile, as well as take care of some of the smell that you're gonna get from the decomposing vegetables. What we put in our pile is all fruit, scraps, and vegetable scraps. Now, one thing you want to avoid. You want to avoid meat. You want to avoid anything cooked. You don't want to add that to your pile because it's going to stink. If your compost pile smells anything other than soil, you have maggots, blowflies, any of that, you need to scrap it and start over because you did something wrong. You added something that was cooked or meat or something gross. All your compost. Take your hose and moisten your pile. So the chicken poop in this is rich in nitrogen, and it's going to cause the decomposition process we want. Ooh, any type of feathers, I'm trying to pick out the feathers. But you just moisten the pile until it's really wet, and you keep on checking it until it stays wet on its own. Similar to that one. That is what compost is supposed to look like. It doesn't stink. It smells like soil, and it's almost ready to add. So in the fall, we'll add all that to our garden. This is how we turn our scraps into gold as far as compost is concerned, because we take our compost, we add it to our garden, we grow more stuff out of it. Better fertilized gardens is more vegetables for us, and it helps us be more self-sustainable. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming, and I'll see you guys next time.